about this whole stuff.
Yeah, it is gonna be. Sparks is someone I actually I know. Not like I haven't talked to him personally, but I know him from the qualifiers. Seemed like a nice guy. It is gonna be MCon Optimus with his partner MCon Vini, and who are they playing against, Patrick?
They are going to be playing against Starcade Sparks, the Protoss, and Rao, also from Stargate, also a Protoss.
You know, when you see a name like Sparks, you think it's like, well, it's a good name, you know, but you're like, it's probably not the most normal name in their clan. We found out it is, so there we go. It's gonna be two Protosses against a Zerg and a Terran. The Zerg's actually gonna scout quite early on, Venny, that is. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do. I mean, two Protosses, it's quite easy to exploit their weaknesses because
True.
you know what you're playing against. You're playing against Protoss. So if you're like a Zerg player, you can do your against Protoss build and the Terran as well. But for the Protoss, it's gonna be a little bit harder because Zerg and Terran units mix pretty well together. And I think Zerg's actually always really beneficial to have in your team in a 2v2.
Yeah, just because of the possibility of either getting a really fast pull, slow down your position, or just getting really good econ and supplying you with minerals and gas. Because
Yep.
he can power econ really hard off two bases really fast.
Yeah, but just the map control. Zerg GIF is
Yeah,
really good.
that's true. Overlords being very good units as well. So
Yep.
you see a
Overlord,
gas followed
Zerglings.
by a spawning pool for Vanny. So probably
Yeah,
going to be aggressive here.
yeah, and the two Protoss players are complementing each other, doing almost exactly the same. Well, let's see. Yeah, they should be. We should be adding a Cyberknight score as well. A little bit later. Raw is a little bit behind Sparks, but that's okay. Both going for the two assimilator though. Makes me wonder what they're going to do. And one probe is being surrounded by all of Optimus's SCVs, apparently. Optimus also hiding the barracks. Do you see that, Bell?
Yeah, I did. I already pointed it
Oh,
out
sorry.
with the with the camera.
I'm slow.
So he's kind of playing a little bit of mind games, pinging the map all over the place. I really don't like that as an observer. I wish Blizzard, if you're listening, I wish I could turn this feature off. Like if you could turn off player chat and player ping and everything in replays, that would be so cool and awesome. Thank you. So and just
I'm
no,
just
no,
thinking,
no.
if the guys in chat, like if you have the guys like from SCG, like Sparks and Raw, and you had to make a name out of it with using the two names, what would you make out of it? Because I
Would
can't
it
put
be
my head.
Raw Sparks or Sparks Raw?
No, it would be like something like Rarks, you know, like blending the names together.
Or Spar?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like, I was thinking that, and that just I just had a huge brain fart. It's funny. Now we do see.
Spar!
It's usually when the casts go on longer, the quality of the casting gets
Yeah,
lower.
it gets lower because the casters are getting tired as hell.
Yes,
So
but the entertainment value goes up.
yeah, it's basically
There is.
or the casters are getting drunk. You know, sometimes that happens as well, especially
Yes.
in home story cup events. So very fast speed out of the Zerg, and looks like Sparks is going to go for DTs that have been cancelled because they were seen by this Overlord. But he's getting charge instead. MCon playing a little bit more standard. Whereas looks like Starcade, well, they decided to go cheese all the way. One of them trying to go DTs, the other one trying to go Stargate.
Yep. Indeed, and it is gonna be some Zerglings poking in right now. Not gonna do that much though. Um, I don't know. It's not gonna work because there's already spore crawlers in place.
True, true.
I don't. Wait. Am I missing something?
I think he cancelled the spores after he
It's
saw that the
it's
DT
but
shrine was
is it
cancelled.
actually DTs? I
No,
see
no,
the.
no, no, no. It's not
Oh.
DTs. He cancelled the DT shrine
Oh,
when
okay,
it
and
was
he got speed.
scouted. So
Ah, okay. There we go. There we go.
You know, so as a result, the spores were cancelled as well, which means there's only going to be uh, the queen defending if the oracle attacks from the back of the mineral line. Oh, I take that back. One more spore crawler being built in the main. And
All
both
right. Well,
Optimus,
at least, the Zealots are gonna be really good against the Zerglings, and the Terran just has bio, right? And he is getting a High Templar archive, or Templar's archive, so that's gonna be good as well. But their expansions are so late.
very, very, very late.
Very, very late. Yeah, because the Terran already is floating his orbital command to the expansion as well. So that means they're gonna be so far behind on the expansion timing. I don't know if they can actually like do something with it.
Look at Stargate.
There's an oracle.
They're getting all their things scouted. Like first they let their Dark Shrine being scouted, and now the Oracle. Like can you imagine you stop your Oracle exactly on top of an enemy Overlord?
That's I think at this point they'd manage it. This is really. I would be depressed like if this happened to me. But I mean, you're like, okay, TTs didn't work. Let's go this. Ah, didn't work. Let's make an oracle. Oh, this got it.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
Okay, with this many Marines, I really feel like the Void Rays are not gonna work. They're trying to go for the for every kind of imba unit in the game. I feel like, you know, DTs, Oracles, Void Rays. Come on. But I don't think it's going to work. Not versus a Terran. I mean, Void Rays almost never work versus a Terran.
They're getting Storm though. They're getting Storm, and Storm is actually really good against the Bio Forces.
Yeah, that's true. Storm is really good.
Now, see, but this is what I explained at the beginning of the game. The Terran player's just going Bio. He's gonna get some Vikings. He's just feeling comfortable. Some medevacs, you know, really like the normal composition you'd go. And the Zerg's like, okay, I usually do this build against Protoss. Usually works out pretty good. They're not really overthinking, you know. They're just doing their build. And the other guys are like, we're double Protoss. We gotta kill everything.
They're just playing straight up. I really like the decision in the beginning of the game for Venny when he got the very fast speed. That was because, you know, double Protoss, double 4-gate possible, right? So speed is a great way to defend versus that. Optionally, even Baneling's getting Fleet Beacon as well. Are we gonna see Tempests, or is this just for upgrades? Let's see. Probably for Phoenix range or Tempest, because he's not even upgrading his air army yet.
Nope. Now one of the Protosses, Raw, did finally get his expansion up, but the other one, Sparks, doesn't even have an expansion yet.
Well, he's what is he doing actually? It's just getting
I'm really confused by this. Let's just see the. Let's see.
Well, the army value. If we look at the army value, the Protoss is kind of even with the Terran, and has an expansion. Sparks is way behind, and
well, the thing is, the Terran and the Zerg are both over 100 supply, and the green Protoss just has 50.
Oh, what a storm!
That
was a money storm, dude. That was so good.
I can tell you the Terran is not over 100 supply anymore.
Yeah, he's not. Optimus, he just was not paying attention there for whatever reason. Was just not looking at his units. Vanny expanding it again to a gold base, no less. And Optimus as well.
Yeah, but Sparks still need an expansion. I mean, there's been no pressure on any like expansion or something. He just needs to expand.
Well, it's a little difficult for him to take an expansion because, you know, the most natural expansion is the one that Ra has already. Now, which one are you going to take? Are you going to take the 9 o'clock? Are you going to take the 11 o'clock?
Doesn't matter. You just take either one.
Just take an expansion.
Yeah, just take an expansion. Because if you don't take an expansion right now, look at how many expansions the opponent has. They're already on 3 bases.
Yeah.
It's gonna be maxed out against 100 supply if this continues. And
oh,
that's
what
not the situation.
Tempest, a mothership. I don't mean a mothership core. I mean a mothership.
A mothership?
Yeah.
Ooh. This is like I remember David Kim saying, "Yeah, mothership still being used," and this was the game it was being used in.
It's morphing. It's gonna come out. There we go. Mothership online.
DTs all around it.
So he's going for like a really really strong air army here with everything apart from. Okay, he's even getting upgrades as well. And now you can't kill my expansion because you don't see it. Ha ha ha.
Well, the thing is, you really don't expect motherships anymore these days. But they are killing the zealots though. It's not like efficient. But...
I think the air army is killing the Zerg army though.
And the Oracle is just hopelessly circling by because it doesn't have his attack activated.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's got enough energy anyways. So. No, it does. Just wasn't activated. What the? All right. So game going on. Mouse control just playing standard are a little bit surprised of with the composition of Starcade at this point, I guess, and are scratching their heads. Starcade is just going to continue doing weird stuff. Raw getting his third base. Sparks still only staying on one base. Is he just... What is he doing? Is he just feeding money to his partner? That could be the case.
I don't think so, because Sparks really, at all times, has had the lowest supply. So I don't think that's the case. And
No,
he's also just has
he can be
zealots.
mining off of one base and sending the excess money to his opponent.
Yeah,
I mean, to his partner.
I don't know. I don't have.
I mean, they could have been doing it. They could have been doing it at the start of the game, maybe.
That's true,
But I
that's
don't think they're doing it right now. The game would have looked a little bit differently if they did. Now,
look at that. Venny's actually expanding to like their 5th base. In the middle of the map, the gold base.
oh, no, it's Roar's base.
No, next to that. Like just a little bit to the left.
Oh, here, Vinny. All right. Yeah. So they're taking all the bases. We do have a drop prepared to go inside Spark's base in a moment here. He's getting +2 attacks. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really think that, as soon as that mothership goes down, game is not gonna look pretty for Team Starcade here.
I don't think so either. I mean, Optimus is already at the point where he's adding a lot of command centers to like start sacking some SCVs potentially, and get a lot of scans, stuff like that for the mothership core. So that should be good. Always nice to get a lot of command centers at the end of the game. He's also making Vikings and Marines, which is really good against the Void Race.
But not to speak too soon, we only have 35 Marines.
Yep.
And 21 Hydralisk as anti-air. And I do remember vaguely that the green player Sparks has Storm.
Yeah, he has quite a few High Templars with a lot of energy actually.
So
and I haven't seen any ghosts. So that could be good. That could be really good. Like this army they have is completely viable to be stormed and die. That's just a fact.
Exactly, and when you kill the anti-air, what is left?
It looks like Spark is gonna use half of his army, which is the Zealot part, not the High Templar part, to try and kill the base in the middle of the map. Doing a decent job so far. He actually has decent upgrades, 1, 2.
Those are all spore crawlers.
Yep, all spore crawlers. One spine crawler though. He was the Black Dog.
And now the air army is coming in.
The Oracle that never used his attack die.
Yeah, the Zealots are gonna clean up the spores. The High Templars are looking for the Marines, not finding any, but they do kill the base. And we have a drop as a form of retaliation.
The carrier actually doing a decent job, and looks like Raw has enough air units to kill this.
Yeah,
I mean,
it looks like he does.
Stargate might be doing a really awkward build, but the units they're making are pretty strong. So that at least that's like really good for them. But their expansion from Raw actually got cancelled somehow. I don't know what happened there. The drop.
The drop killed it, yeah, earlier on. So, right now, basically Starcade have an army that is perfect in composition. Both players are complementing themselves really well. One of them being able to storm the anti-air, and the other one just having an unbeatable air army. Nice abducts. Everything gets abducted, actually.
And some really nice storms.
Nice storms going down. Is it going to be enough? There are still a lot of Hydras remaining, but a lot of Voiders as well. Actually, almost none of the Voiders have been killed. Time Warp's going down as well. The detection is there for mouse control though, and they are going to kill the mothership core. Yeah, so in the end, mouse control do end up killing the Imba army of Starcade. Looks like.
Trio.
Yeah,
Looks like 3-0 for mouse control.
That's probably what we're looking at here right now, unless a miracle happens.
It's too bad. I mean, Sparks just never expanded. I think that's the telltale of this game. His ally had a pretty big army, but he just didn't have the resources to.
Yeah, they're pretty down on resources. 2 storms going down. Those were the last storms that Sparks had. Royal's expansion is getting killed. The mains are mined out. They don't have anything to produce out of. Optimus trying to dance.
He did.
But missing the command on the first try. So
it kind of spoiled it. Like, I'm gonna dance.
no. Oh, actually, he told his ally to dance so that they dance at the same time. Oh, that's really smart. You know, being as cost effective in your insults as possible, and Starcade leave the game, so mouse control being victorious 3-0.
Yeah, really interesting game. Fun to watch. Fun to cast as well.
And that's all the games we have for today. Actually,
they didn't do bad, but I think they were slightly outclassed by MCon though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially the game with Egg though could have gone really differently if he reacted better to the DTs.
True.
Oh.
True.
Really nice run though, and that means we see MCon in The Hague, right? Or,
yeah, we do.
All right, that's gonna be cool. As well as Chaos, Mythology, and LLL, if I'm correct. Yeah. All right, well, it's been a nice cast, Patrick. Everybody.